When you're transferring as a regular student, you're really only looking to the academic side and the living side. Whereas transferring as a student athlete, you need to also make sure the program you're transferring into is a good fit.
I was recruited to play softball there, and the coach recruited way too many girls and gave us the option to stay on the team or not to, taking 27 girls, so I felt I wasn't going to get playing time.
There's only some clubs, so the swimming wasn't really anything special. So I was excited because my sister was at Hunter, so the swim was more legit, and I was excited to start the swim team here.
The decision was pretty clear that academically it wasn't going to be a good fit. Unfortunately, I couldn't have known that until I got there.
It was more of just a lot of paperwork of having to apply, send in my application, and then have to talk to the athletic director at the other, now Baruch, to sign paperwork to be released from that previous school to be able to play here.
First, we identify the student athlete and see what sport they're in and if they participated in athletics at their former institution. Then once they're identified, what we do is we have to fill out a transfer tracer for each student athlete and send it to the compliance officer or the athletic director from their prior institution. They're not ineligible until we receive their transfer tracer back. Basically, their transfer tracer is just making sure that they were eligible at their former institution. It tells us if they participated in athletics and for how many years they did, since they only have 4 years to participate in NCAA competition, and it also tells if they had received financial aid. Once we receive that, then the student athlete becomes eligible here, after going through all of the other compliance paperwork with medical and NCAA paperwork.
I think it's easier to be a student athlete just because that's how, I didn't go to school here at all, so I didn't know anyone, so it would have been harder to make friends, and then I think that would have been more discouraging for me. But then later on, when I would think about quitting or something, it would have been a lot easier just to work and get money and stuff like that. But it's a sacrifice you have to make, but overall I think it's easier.
Transitioning into a new school, not really being thrown on a team with kind of set friends, I guess you would say, so it kind of puts you at a disadvantage, and you really have to put yourself out there more, even though you still should on a sports team, but I just feel like it would be harder if you're not on a sports team.